May or may not go to the PPTQ, but I want to give myself the opportunity, and I don't have the opportunity if I don't stream now. So this deck's been pretty good for us on MTG Arena, but we've not played it in a while. We want to play one of these like quick constructed tournaments again, where you play for, you either try to get 7 wins or 3 losses, whichever comes first. Fortunately, I'll be marginally distracted while we're playing. Hope you guys, I hope me unsleeving this deck isn't too loud. If anybody's listening and it is, just let me know, and I don't know what I'll do. I definitely need to do the deck stuff right now. So, but yeah. Well, this sounds pretty reasonable. We have a Hazret, we have a removal spell, we have a 1-drop. We have 2 draw steps to find lands. If we do, we got Whirly Whirly. And Whirly Whirly is really good, especially if this thing survives. That's unfortunate. Wanted that thing to survive. Ran out of sleeve, so I'm actually having to unsleeve a deck to sleeve a deck, which is always the funnest. Yeah, oh. Go ahead and take this 1 point of damage here. Will not be taking that point of damage though. Still have like 19 cards in the sideboard. I'm not actually sure what I want to cut. If they have a Hazard this turn, I don't think we can, or, you know, this turn and next turn, if they have a Hazard that's set up to attack, I don't think I can win. That's unfortunate. Seems ambitious for 1 point of damage. I feel like your creature was more valuable than that. But what do I know? We need to draw some of our removal spells. We have, I think, the full 12 in this build. It's not gonna win of this. That card's useless. Beaumont Couriers are very bad in this match, so the fact that we drew more Beaumont Couriers than them is a horrible thing. We have to do some wild block on the Soulscar Mage, possibly, and probably still just get blown out if we do. Have another spell, the game's over. Alright. Red Rover, send us a land before we're dead? Please? Thank you. Actually, I think I can start attacking. I have blockers for days. Even if they have like another Chain Whirler, I still have 2 blockers, and we're not going to win this game without being aggressive, so. This is fine. I'm going to attack with the... No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm going to attack with the Beaumont this turn anyway. Still better to do Mountain in case they kill the Beaumont during the tap step or whatever. Then I can choose to keep the hazard if I want. I'm making block the Beaumont here. That's kind of a good draw. So we're blocking with the X ones because they're so bad versus additional chain whirlers. Pretty quick block on that. Oh, that was a wondrous draw. I believe that's fine, but casting the shock this turn anyway, so let's just see if it resolves. And we managed to win that game. I'll assume many of you, including myself, did not expect that. But we're certainly going to be happy about it. So what do we get? First win of the day, and then we got 9 of some things. And then we get to move straight into the next round. And I get to move straight into sleeving this deck. If any of you out there are watching and have any modern experience whatsoever, would love to hear your thoughts on the deck. Anybody live, that is. YouTube. No, I'm kidding. This won't be posted to YouTube till well after I've left, so. Trying to decide between 4 buglers and 3 reflectors, or 3 reflectors and 4 buglers. Feel like if I go with the 4 reflectors, I can clear up a sideboard slot probably. Oh wow, I won the dash row? I didn't even notice that. Please, no fatal push. Thank you. Probably have to pray for no history of Benalia, too. So in theory, we can hit for 12 now. That's a lifelinky thingy. Killing that this turn anyway. So if we'd lightning strike that, we would have dealt 2, but the way we're doing it, we get to deal 3 to them. But they gained a life, so technically did 1 less damage this way, but kind of hoping they wouldn't block. A lot of times they won't block in those spots. That was just dumb, wasn't it? It's like lost opponent damage for nothing. Didn't want to waste the full Wizard's Lightning on that because of Goblin Chain Whirlers and things. So no answer to this Hazret would be wonderful, especially one that gives them life would be more wonderful. That does not give them life. That does. Wah, wah, wah. Kind of interesting. Alright. To your head. And if I kill this one, they... So, they can't block them all. The guy with Menace is going to get through, and we're going to finish them with Wizard's Lightning. Could have just showed them to Wizard's Lightning, because they can't block all four. Long story short is, we win this game. Even though we kind of like wasted our time a little bit, but we have some time, so. In real life, this is where you just show them the Wizard's Lightning. They look at the board twice, realize they can't block all four things, and then you win. That one has a Menace, you can't block it. At least not with that block. One thing I like about MTG Arena is I play MTG Arena with two hands. I get to play this game with one hand. I can do things. Sounds perverted. I didn't mean it that way. Or did I? I'm wild. I could have meant anything. So 2-0. So 5 wins or 3 losses now, whichever comes first. We go first. This hand's reasonable. We have Hazret, we have a 1-drop, we have a removal spell. It's not the best hand in the world, and we could have a lot of problems versus a lot of hands, but I do think it's always too strong to mulligan these. Like, if you're mulliganing this type of hand, you probably can't play this deck. And this is one of our bad matches, I assume. Most of the blue decks are bad game 1-ish. Played an op though, so maybe not. Hey, Zetman. What are you into? To their face, because we know we're going to try to crash your next turn, and hopefully to Hazret the turn after that. Unfortunate. Thinking about doing the Reflector Mage thing that you're doing, because it helps, or that you suggested rather, the free Bugler for Mage, because it frees up a sideboard slot. Considering doing that. I don't even know if I'm playing this. Could just play Tron. Sleeving it because I like to sleeve things. Which I hate to sleeve. Oh man, stop having burn spells. Probably have a removal spell too, or sorry, oh, well cool, it means Hazret's going to resolve if we draw the land, and we did draw the land. So... right. I'm definitely not bringing both. My deck will be sleeved tonight. Oh, you're talking about Tron and Human. Sure, yeah, I'm doing that. But both of the decks will be sleeved and stuff tonight. Only 1 point of damage, but it's enough. I thought you were talking about the extra bugler and mage for a second, sorry. Yeah, I'm taking both. I have no idea which. I might not go. I mean, I'm not even locked to go yet. So now it's 4 wins or 3 losses, whichever's first. I'm gonna leave these decks together though for screwing around between rounds and stuff at Friday Night Magic. So we're on to draw this time. It's not a good enough hand. It's actually not a very good hand, but on the draw, I think I'll keep it. Gives us 2 draw steps to find a land. Alright, well we see what our opponent's playing now, and our hand's super awful. But sometimes you don't get to play Magic. Land? Not a land. Alright, another 1-drop. We have that Chain Whirler in our hand if we can get there. That'd be really nice. Just put another X1 in play to try to make their Beaumont worse and worse. It's fine. Ooh, fresh pack of sleeves. Go us. We will pass the turn. Land? Not a land. I think at this point we have to actually kill this one. They're getting too close to being able to empty their hand. No, the sleeves are slightly tight. I'm going to have to push something in with every one of them. If we hit land, I think the game's still playable. Do they have build to smash, or maybe they just don't care? Didn't care. Not a land. We're more likely to block with this one, so we'll play it. A double Beaumont there? Wow. I don't think we have any out now, even if we hit lands. And we didn't hit one anyway. Well, that's a bit frustrating. If you include the Mulligan and the Scry, we saw quite a lot of lands. I think 3 probably wins that game. There's a good chance that 2 does, depending on if he has a Hazard in his hand or not. Like 2 would have bought us 5 or 6 more turns probably. This is a keep, and we're on to play. Very good hand. Another red deck. People who think MTG or Arena is like actual testing are wild. Look at the damage doing why they don't have a burn spell up. Be super sad when they chain whirlerless here. Not a whirler, nice. That was pretty nice too. I hold this chain lightning, or sorry, this lightning strike, because if they have a removal spell or a like like a goblin chain whirler or something, I would rather sack my Beaumont courier than just use the lightning strike. If I really want to draw Hazard, or like our own chain whirler that can kill his Beaumont. 3 mountains. Good job, Beaumont courier. I guess we lose. It was a good draw, but like we went from a very ahead state to a very behind state very quickly. And their hand's better than 2 fresh cards, so that's pretty scary. So that means it's probably Hazard o'clock. They valued 1 lightning strike? Is the other card just like Glorybringer, I guess? No. Okay. What was the LOL? Hey MTG Mac, what's up? Another blocker. That's another land. We're just done, wow. Worked out really well for us, because we didn't have a good attack there. We were probably just going to pass. Yeah, we've been back for a while. This is our 4th or 5th game. Been back for 24 minutes. Sleeving a magic deck while we play today. Doing that multitasking because I am absurdly limited on time and so far behind. I've not even got the process cards this week. We go first. We have no removal spells, so it makes our lava runners worse, but I still think it's just a general keep. Like it's still... Like if they're playing Esper or something, it's still a bunch of damage. Nobody plays that on here though, or very few people do, I'll rephrase. Getting to play 3 spells on turn 2 though is still pretty nice, even if we don't get massive advantage off of any of them. Yeah, Kentucky is definitely EST. So it's about 1 a.m. here. I still have like 3 or 4 hours worth of work after the stream. I think I'm willing to just smash. I don't even know what this thing does. Let's read it. Vigilance Trample Kicker, but they did not pay the kicker, so roughly stating it is a 1-1 Vigilance Trample the rest of this game. Unless they have a way to return it to their hand and or augment it. Yeah, I can't do it. I'd be playing red-black probably if I had the cards. I just can't do it. The most valuable mythic and rares in like MTG Arena terms or total? I think I'm happy with this. I mean, everything's the same price on MTG Arena. You can't buy cards. If you're talking about the deck I'm particularly playing right now, Hazoret. There's some Rekindling Phoenixes in my sideboard, but I'm playing events that don't have sideboards. Chain Whirler, probably the next most expensive card I can think of off the top of my head. At least in the main deck. Hazoret definitely in this particular build of the deck. There's no rare. Oh, well, I'm not playing red black. I'm playing mono red, so there is no rare lands in the deck I'm playing. If you're talking about red black, man, that deck is full of rares. I don't even know where I would start. Like Scrap Heap Scroungers are rare, so if you don't have Scrap Heap Scrounger, you don't even need the black cards. If you do have Scrap Heap Scrounger, you probably want the lands. Maybe just a Glory Bringer and not worry about the black to begin with. Work on the black later. Well, that was a good draw. Boom. There's no Glory Bringer in the deck I'm currently playing either. So there's neither of those cards in the deck I'm playing. Yeah, that's fine. You still go to 3. Oh no. Kind of been a noble hierarch a little. Land of Warhalf, not gonna be good enough. Needs something else. Alright. Now you have enough blockers. So I'll attack. If I want this one to exert, we'll exert on the 2/2, so at least the other one just is a chump. Our opponent's dead. One of the two. Alright, well this is looking good for us. They can't even cast Hazard. They like really need, or sorry, can't cast Scarab God even if they have the mana because they'd be dead. They really need another Contempt. Contempt gives us a ton of outs though. Oh, that works too. Alright. Opponents are alive still. JK. Opponent not alive. Is it bad that I really want to sack the Beaumont just to see what the other card was? That would have been poor sportsmanship though with lethal on the stack, I believe. Hey, we have a reward. Hey, we got a Sahili. Is that card banned or is the Cub banned? I'm not sure which is banned. We go first. Sand's not keen, but it's keen enough. Boom. Get out the way, past the turn, yay. Okay. It's the second opponent in a row that's led with turn 1 Effort Hub, which is kind of odd. It's like certainly not a common play. Okay, so the kitty's banned. We can play our Planeswalker. Anytime so I split past turn. Green Stompy, you say, in Singleton format. I've not really looked at their Singleton format. Okay, that definitely resolves. Think I can cast one of these? Alright, well, opponent doesn't want to play no more. Alright. So it's like their commander format, yeah, okay. Is it just Brawl then? Can you play Brawl and stuff? Or is it different than the Brawl format? Opponent goes first, I have to mulligan this because if they kill our dude we wouldn't have nothing. The third opponent in a row just led just turn 1 Effort Hub. We fine. At least this one didn't use it for mana though, so I guess that's a difference. Okay, it's like Brawl but no general. Oh gosh, this could be a really, really bad match. We have no braids in our main deck, so we have to do anything we can to keep them from putting stuff in our graveyard. I think I'm fine with just attacking. We have to deal damage and we're casting Goblin Chain Whirler next turn. So we're killing the Beaumont Courier anyway. I'm not worried about one damaged or deck's either going to work or it's not. We don't have to worry about things like that. Just really hoping there's no gate to the afterlife. Well, that says there's going to be a gate to the afterlife. We have no Braid in our main deck, so... So I'm feel like this game's probably done now. Not sure how we would be able to win this game. I feel like this is a match if we even draw one a Braid post board, we just like never lose it. Yeah, sure. Oh well. Have to attack. Only got one creature in their graveyard right now anyway, we might get lucky. It's 2. Skirt Prospector's 3 at any time. There's a Warcop Marauder, so that's 4. That's 5. And that's game. Alright. All comes down to this. Yeah, we have lands, we have a removal spell, we have a Hazret. And we have another red deck. Bulk Smash. No Magma Spray, please. At least just be a shock if you have it. Thank you. Though in all honesty, I'm not sure that the Soul Scar Mage could just be better than Nerf Shaker. I'm afraid I do not know, or I would tell you. I would have assumed that it was just, like, I would have assumed it was hold full control, but I'm not sure. Like, that's just a guess. I'm gonna let him kill that. Because I need to kill the chain whirler if he has it. That's not a chain whirler. Sucks to be us then, doesn't it? That's like specifically what I told you to try. When you mentioned this issue the other day. So this lightning strike's gonna have to go to the head if they have nothing else. Yeah, patience rewarded. We get to smash this. Then we get to untap, we get to jam land, we get to jam hazard, and we get to six them. Yeah, I think it all used to be under there, but I'm not sure. Gonna pass turn because we have this bad mama jama in our graveyard. You might concede to this. We will have to see. This might be the end of the game. We got Kari's Dev's expertise earlier. That was cool. So if they don't have a burn spell, they're still going to 1. I'm not sure with just red mana how they come back from 1 with a hazard on board. Especially if it's just 1 card. Don't think it's enough. So we'll have some packs and stuff to open here in a second. At least 1 pack. Alright, I think that was 7 wins. That's how that reads. We're about to find out. Claim prize. What are you? You're a Cryptic Serpent. I like that card a lot. And then we get to claim more prize. So we got a Beaumont Barrage. Won't be using that in anything. Captain's Hook. Nice little bulk. Nice little bulk rare. The Lifecrafter's Bestiary is not too bad. What do these events cost to play? 500 and you only win 1,000 gold? That's pretty wrecked. But anyway, we have 2 packs. So we got a Viashino Pyromancer, we got a Gutter Snipe. And our rare is Remorseful Cleric. That's not the worst card in the world. Wonder if Christian has any of those in his deck. That might be something I should suggest. Duress, Knight of Valor, Novice Knight. None of those are too cool. Isolate, cool card, but no, not really worth anything. I do not know how to get the deck list up online, or I would show people the deck list. I guess I'll try this. It's not going to show the whole list, though. Oh, I guess it does show the whole list. Wow. Because our whole list is so small. So this is what I've been running, and as you guys can watch, you know, this is the 8th video up I have on this deck. Like, it just slays these little leagues. Like, it's just so easy to make money in these little leagues with this. We're winning about 74% of our games, I think. Maybe higher after I add in today's 7 and 2. But yeah. 45 minutes is a little short on the stream, but I guess don't have enough time to start another one, so, or finish another one, so I guess we won't even bother to start it. I don't think very many people like to watch these anyway. But anyway, thank you guys for coming out. Take care, and we'll be back sometime Monday. Probably with Red Black, maybe with Turbo Fog if Smurf is nice to us. But take care, everybody, and thank you very much. Since there's only 4 viewers, I'm not going to bother hosting anybody, but I'm probably going to go watch Albert V myself. This is a very small League of Legends streamer, the same guy I hosted earlier tonight. But take care, everybody.